Hey guys, so tonight we're going to be playing some more of the Crew 2. Hopefully the stream is up and everything is working perfectly fine. I'm back at college, so we're back on the PS5 and we have this new layout again with the new camera and everything. Looks like Icy's here, your first Icy, so welcome to the stream. I started a little bit earlier tonight. I know it's still pretty late, it's almost 4 a.m., but um, sometimes things take a while to get adjusted, so yeah, the last few nights, I don't know what's going on. Like my schedule was just so off the rails. Like I was on Thanksgiving break since Thursday, so I've actually been doing work basically every day of the break. That includes today. That includes yesterday. Um, just because like with my school, like we have like a lot of homework. Like that's just how college is. Like with college, like I have classes every day of the week, but they're short. Like on Monday, I have a 3 hour online class. On Tuesday, I have a 2 hour in person class. On Wednesday, it's a 3 hour in person class. Thursday is a 3 hour in person class. And then on Friday, I have a 3 hour in person class and a 3 hour online class. So Friday is the only day where it's really like, 6 hours of being in classes. Other than that, like the actual amount of time you're in classes is like way shorter compared to like high school where it's like 7 hours of classes like every day, like Monday to Friday. So you spend way less time in class, like in college, but they give you way more like homework to do. Like it's not just like you don't really get work periods during class. It's all lessons and learning, and then they give you assignments and homework and stuff, and you have to do it all like on your own. So they give you so much work. I keep getting behind on stuff as well, which is an issue. Plus, for some reason, the professors decided to make stuff due in the middle of Thanksgiving break. So there was stuff due last night, so I was doing stuff yesterday. There's stuff due tomorrow, so I was doing some more things tonight. There's one thing that didn't get done, but it's not due until like later tomorrow. So I'm actually gonna try to do my I'm gonna try to do some more homework tomorrow before I go to class, which is luckily in the afternoon after some work is due tomorrow. So it's kind of crazy. I've been doing a lot of homework, but it's nice to just kind of get something done and then just like relax and stream or whatever and just kind of like forget about it. When you forget about stuff, like it's bad, but at the same time, like life is so much more relaxing when you just like forget about like the boring stuff that you have to do. It takes off a lot of stress. So yeah, we're doing the Crew 2 tonight. Um, this live summit is called Dominion Rivals Stage 2. So I already went in here because I wanted to just make sure I got the name right for the title of the stream. So this is our rewards from last week. I'm gonna accept these and then actually go back to the hub and just see what else is going on there, and then we'll go back into the summit and get started for tonight. Also, I think I saw KFC in chat, so welcome to the stream. I'll go look at chat on YouTube in a minute and see what else I missed. But yeah, so it's still pretty late tonight, but I'm only gonna be streaming for like an hour, so I should be done the stream by 5, getting to bed, and then gotta wake up tomorrow around like 10. So I'm not gonna get a ton of sleep, but it's not gonna be a super like it's not gonna be like a nap either. There's some nights where it's like it's not even like sleeping; it's just like taking a nap before school. So I'm gonna get a decent amount of sleep, and then yeah, and then this week is gonna be kind of like adjusting stuff. I'm gonna try to start streaming earlier. I think streaming more around like 2 is a better time. It'd be nice if we could stream maybe at midnight one day. That'd feel really fresh and early. I remember when I used to stream at like 9 or 10, like back on I think there was one point back on my old channel back in like 2019. I started my streams at like 8:30 because I think I always wanted my streams to be like an hour and a half, and I would end my streams at like 10, and then I would go to bed at like 11. This is back when I was like in grade 9. So I think there was a point where I was like starting my streams at like 8:30, which is like crazy. It would feel so early now. Anyways, so here's Dominion Rivals Stage 2. We have a Platinum vehicle this week, so it's going to be really competitive. I'm probably not going to be able to get that. Um, they've revealed some more stuff here. I don't know if these had pictures before. So this is next week, Frozen Sin. I'm not even sure what car that is in the picture. Looks like a GTA car. That is obviously a Dodge Demon. This one's called Demons Unleashed. Looks like the Halloween themed summit. And then what's weird is, actually we did talk about this before, but I don't think this summit had a picture yet. Obviously this is not Halloween themed at all. Frozen Peaks. It's a Mercedes SLS. And this starts October 26th and goes till November 2nd. So this live summit literally goes over Halloween, and there's nothing Halloween themed about it. There's only one Halloween themed live summit, and it's the week before. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. Why wouldn't they do this week the Halloween one, and then go back to their Frozen theme, even though it's the middle of, like, it's not even the middle, it's like the beginning of fall right now. I'm still wearing t-shirts. It's not that cold yet. They're doing everything like Frozen themed this whole season, or this whole episode of the game, which lasts like a few months. So yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Anyways, let's go to the hub here. I'm gonna go and make sure the stream is up and everything. Well, I know it's up, but gotta go hashtag it. Then we'll go to the hub and start looking at stuff. We got Motor Pass stuff as well. Yeah, let me go on Discord now, and then we'll figure out the rest of this in a minute. So I'll do the hashtag here. Uploads and streams. TC2 Monday. Alright, so let's hop on the stream here. I know I got some good Crew 2 fans, because it seems like what most people enjoy now on my channel is Need for Speed Heat. Need for Speed Heat is just kind of like the hub of entertainment on my channel right now. Whenever I stream Need for Speed, we get like at least 100 views. 2 weeks ago, we got like over 200 views. It's been a long time since that happened. So there's always tons of people watching. There's always tons of people playing, at least lately. I always have fun with Need for Speed because I like it. It seems like everyone else likes it too. People enjoy the streams on it. People enjoy playing it. Need for Speed is just madness every time I stream it. It doesn't even matter how late I stream it. I think I started my stream on 4. I started my stream at 4 on Saturday, and we went for 4 hours. I streamed till like 8 in the morning, and I still had multiple people watching me as I was like customizing a Halloween car and stuff. Like, it was crazy. And yeah, people mention this game a lot. I think it was Creepers. He was on the stream last night for Assassin's Creed, and he was saying that he actually likes the Crew 2 better than Need for Speed. He was like saying like, oh, like the Crew 2 is way better. Like, I'm surprised you get better views on Need for Speed. If I streamed the Crew 2 for longer and on Saturday nights, I'm sure it would get more views, but I don't think it would be as popular as Need for Speed, because even when I've streamed Need for Speed on like Sunday or Monday, you know, for substitutes or whatever, it's still got a lot of views, even like on shorter streams and stuff. So I think Need for Speed Heat is just kind of really popular, and especially with the new Need for Speed game coming out, I mean, it's just like Need for Speed Heat is just like peak like interest right now, at least for my channel. So yeah, anyways, I know a lot of you guys like the Crew too. A lot of people that like Need for Speed and also play the Crew. It's a racing game. It's a pretty good racing game. And yeah, they still support this game. This game gets updates every week. It's awesome. Anyways, all Icy said was first to like, and then he said goodnight. So maybe he's already heading to bed. And then KFC Chicken said it was good. We also hit 550 subs today, which is cool, but then we're back down to 549 now. But that's fine, because the last few nights we've actually been getting a few subs. I think we started the week with like 540 last week or something. I don't really remember. I'm trying to remember when I hit 500 subs. On my old channel, it was in June. I think it was the end of June, right after school ended. This was in 2020. Summer 2020 was the happiest time of my life. I mean, it was just like right after COVID started. And yeah, COVID created a lot of bad things, but for the most part, COVID probably did more good for me than bad, at least when it first started, because basically it was like barely any school. So we went on this awesome vacation to Hawaii right in March. Lockdown started as we were in Hawaii, so it kind of messed with our vacation a little bit, but not that much. It was still a great vacation. Came home, basically no school until April. Then for the next 3 months, it was like, you know, it was just online school, and it was very like, It was very light. I remember not having like barely any work to do. This was my second semester of grade 10, and I just remember it being like so easy. High school was so easy. Like now that I'm in college, like the work is way harder. Looking back at high school, it's like, oh my god, that work was so easy. I can only imagine like, doing like elementary school work again. Having to do like an elementary school like English assignment or something, like oh my god. I'd probably finish it in like 10 minutes and it'd be like I'd get 100%. Because I remember like it's weird because as you get older and as you're going through school and stuff, it's like you get adjusted kind of like to how stuff is. I don't know the best way to explain it. But like when you're in elementary school and you're in like grade 5 and you're doing grade 5 work, that's like it feels like that's what's for you. It doesn't necessarily feel too easy or too hard. It depends on how smart you are as a student. But that kind of like it's meant for your age at that time, your experience and education. So when you're in high school, that's like the work you're supposed to have in high school. Like let's say you're grade 11, you're doing grade 11 work. Grade 12 work might be a little harder. Grade 10 work would be easier. But when you go to college, it's totally different because college is, it's based on what you're trying to pursue as a career, and the work is way harder. Like it is such a jump. The only, well, there's a few benefits that I like more than going to college than high school, but the main things are like obviously having classes that are later, like at different times, and just kind of being able to be on your own schedule and actually spending less time like in school. But in high school, in class, it's not just lessons, like you're doing work, and then basically the only homework I had in high school was work that you didn't finish in class, which most of the time I did. I got that a lot more in elementary because, in elementary I think kids focus less and stuff, but high school I was always getting my work done. It's like work now, play later. Elementary it was kind of like don't do the work and then, be forced to do it later. With college now, it's like you get the work done or you're screwed because you're literally paying for it. And like they're really strict with the marketing and everything because it's like competitive. I'm in game design, which is a competitive course, competitive industry. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff that like I'm getting in just in time or late or having to get extensions. It's crazy. Yiki C, welcome to the stream. We're just getting started here. I wanted to look at the motor pass and then the hub. And I was just talking about schoolwork and stuff because I've just been doing like so much schoolwork. But anyways, enough of that. It's time to relax and play some of the Crew 2. This game is usually relaxing. I mean, it depends what we're doing. If we're doing Rallycross, it's not usually the most relaxing thing. But anyways, let's check out this first of all. The motor pass. I think I did unlock the free vehicle by now. Not sure what tier that is. Hang on. Yeah, I'm already like tier 42. Yeah, we definitely got the free vehicle by now. Oh yeah, I already passed the Viper too. Yeah, tier 25 we got this DMC-12, which I should have. That should be in my garage and everything by now. So yeah, already tier 42 of the motor pass. The top is 50, and this episode still has like another month and a half left. Like the motor pass is pretty easy to go through in this game if you do the live summits. Yaki C says, I'm so sorry that I haven't been doing thumbnails. I have so much schoolwork right now. Probably only watch for like 10 minutes again, sorry. It's all good, Yaki C. I've been doing a lot of schoolwork too, and I've been focusing less on like stuff for my channels. Really streaming is the only thing I've been focusing on. For videos, like I'm trying to do a video on Grim and Rainbow Six Siege, but it's hard to get footage for that. Especially since I haven't really been having time to play off camera and stuff. So I'm still working on that. Once I do eventually get it done, like hopefully in the next week or so, I'll send it to you. And then it's up to you. Like if you think you're not going to be able to edit it for a long time, then I'll probably just upload it. But if you can do it within a few days or whatever, then yeah, that'd be great, and I could upload that. As for the thumbnails, there's no rush. I'm still trying to find a time to start doing them on my own as well because I am like a month behind on the thumbnails. So I know you did a few of them, and I did upload those, so those thumbnails are up and everything, and they look great. But yeah, I mean, I'm not really doing much either, so I'm probably going to find a time to just sit down for like an hour or something and just like do a bunch of thumbnails, just make a bunch of them, and then just start applying those and get kind of caught up. Also, for the stream highlights, that's still going to be delayed because this weekend we still didn't get a chance to do the data transfer. That's something that's kind of stressing me a little bit, is basically at some point when I'm home, which I'm only going home every every 2 weekends I'm going home. So it's going to be 2 weeks from now until I'm home again. What we have to do is we have to take my old laptop and my new laptop to Best Buy, and I have to have the data transferred from my old laptop onto my new one, because my old laptop's totally fried right now. And I have footage that I've been collecting for the stream highlights, but it's all on my old laptop. And I think I saw that it was still on there, like it didn't get screwed or anything. So yeah, basically I need to have that footage transferred onto my new laptop so then I can continue working on the stream highlights. Finish up the February stream highlights and then just start grinding for the rest of the year, because it's already October and it's been almost like 3 months now since I did the January stream highlights. Like, we need to get caught up. So yeah. And then yeah, in terms of other videos, it's just kind of at my own pace. Like I said, I'm working on the Grim video. There's not really any rush for that. I mean, there's kind of a rush. Like, I'd like to get it out sooner, but it's not top priority. Also, the vlogs are not priority either, but I am trying to get them out. I did get a chance to upload my, I recorded my intro and outro for my Drive Festival vlog, which is a vlog I did like 5 weeks ago. I finally did the intro and outro for that. I filmed those at home. So tomorrow I will probably edit and upload that, which is like a vlog video. And then I know you guys wanted a room tour as well. That's going to happen at some point too. Probably just like someday when all my roommates are out, so I'm not disturbing anyone. I just go around filming our room or whatever, give you guys a tour. That's the next vlog. Also, we're getting close to Halloween. Like, it's already October 11th. Halloween's in 20 days. I'd like to get a Halloween vlog out. I'm not even sure if I'm going to be home for Halloween. So I don't know. We're going to figure it out, but yeah, there's lots of stuff to work on. But tonight, it's time to relax and just play the Crew 2 and just grind out this live summit. Get some good killer scores. So before we go into the live summit, like I said, I wanted to look at the hub, which it's not going to let me do here because I've entered the summit, which is kind of a silly thing that this game does. But let me quit out of this. We can go back in after. It's not necessarily important, but I like looking at the hub because it tells you all the new stuff that's going on. So this is something to always review when playing this game. Alright, so yeah, it's showing off the motor pass and there's the current summit. And then sometimes it just like recommends random races to do. This week in TC2. So this is something, I think if you open this, it takes you to an external page. I think it takes you to like their Twitter or their Facebook or something, I'm not sure. But it basically just kind of goes over all the stuff that you see here in the hub, so. Obviously they put the bundles and stuff here. They're always giving me sales and stuff like that. Bikes only, street expert. Those vehicles look pretty cool. Those are the Dominion Rivals Stage 2 vehicles. So it's only 2 vehicles again this summit. Looks like a Maserati MC12 and a Ferrari F12 Berlinetta. So we got some nice V12s there. They both have 12 in the name as well. I don't think, actually in Ferrari, I think when Ferrari puts 12 in a car name, it definitely means a V12. Maserati, probably not, because the Maserati MC12 was like an old hypercar that they had. I think from around the time I was born, maybe like 2004. And it has a V12. But now they have the Maserati MC20, which has a V6. So if that were the case, they'd probably call the new one the MC6 or something. I don't know why they would call it the MC20. So the 12 probably means something else. But yeah, anyways, that's it for these, I guess. We can take a look at this, because this bundle looks nice, but it's probably going to be $1 million. I mean, we have a Pagani Zonda there, which is probably, a hypercar. And then the Lamborghini Aventador, I think they also consider that a hypercar in this game. Plus it's yellow, so it might be a drift car. They make a lot of the drift cars yellow. Let's take a look. And a Porsche 911 GT3, so yeah, it's $1 million. It'd be $1.5 million if it weren't on sale. All right, yeah, we're not gonna go with that. Also, why is this so expensive? 750 grand for bikes? Good looking bikes, I guess, but like it's 3 street bikes. Like, why do you need those? Why do you need them? And this is for the Dominion Rivals vehicles. I actually almost have enough to afford this. And it's 2 pretty dope cars. We got a Maserati MC12, which I think is actually like the slowest and cheapest hypercar in this game. But yeah, this car is as old as I am, so I think it's fair judgment. And we have a Ferrari F12 Berlinetta, which is a street race car. Alright, I don't think we're going to buy anything tonight. I think we're just going to hop in the Summit and just do what we can. Do what I am able to do. So let's go back to activities here. Live Summit, unranked. We're probably just going to get bronze the Summit because there's a platinum vehicle, but could get silver. I've been pulling silver like almost every Summit now, so we're getting up there. I'm getting the fast cars, getting the scores. I think I got gold maybe like once. I don't really remember. I think I got gold once. Never been in platinum though. It's so hard to get to platinum, especially when there's a vehicle. Like whenever they do like those special edition vehicles, like this special Chrysler 300 SRT8 Crown Edition. This car is only available to get this week from this Summit, and only like 11,000 people can get it. So obviously, everyone is trying to get to platinum this week. This happens every 4 weeks, every month basically. Oh, they do let us test it. We got the forced vehicle, so sometimes they let you test these platinum ones, and that's always cool. And yeah, here are the 2 races that I would need those special vehicles for, which I don't have. But we do have a, okay, this is interesting. There's a drift event that you can get 400,000 followers from. We can get money from drag racing and hypercar. I don't even know the last time we had a drag race in a live Summit. It's been forever. They need to start doing that again. Drag race in a live Summit? We probably haven't had that in like a year. I don't even remember the last time there was drag race in a live Summit. That's crazy, but that'll be fun because my drag car is awesome. It's pretty dope. Anyways, Yaki C said, yes sir, I'm relaxing. That's good. It's always nice to relax. When I was younger, like a little kid, like relaxing, just like sitting down and like not doing much, that's always like really boring. Because when you're a kid, you always want to be doing stuff. But when you're older, when you're a teenager, or especially when you start becoming an adult, like I'm 18 now, like I've begun my transition to adulthood. And once that happens, like any chance that you can get to relax, it's like, oh my god, it's one of the best feelings ever. Like literally, I would rather like just sit down and do nothing than like go and be doing like schoolwork or whatever, because like it's stressful. Like it's just nice to relax sometimes. Also, KFC said, babe, ah. I'm not following you. Yakisi just said question mark. Also, Liam Little, welcome to the stream. I don't know if you're still here or not. The views are saying 1 now, but you were saying hi, Game Slayer. It's been a while, Liam. It's good to see you again. Anyways, I think we're done all the dilly-dally here, so we're going to get started. Let's start with the forced vehicle, because why not? It's a street race, and we get to use this 300 SRT8 Crown Edition, and we'll see what happens. We'll see how this goes. And yeah, like I was saying earlier, we did hit 550 subs, but we lost one today, so we're back down to 549. But it's not that big of a deal, because we've been getting a lot of subs lately, so that's fine. I always feel like, though, like whenever we hit like some kind of milestone, like every like 50 subs or every 100, we always like lose one right away. So it's like, I think that happened when I hit 500. Like as soon as you hit 500, like someone always has to like unsubscribe, so I'm back to like 499. That's just how it is. It doesn't matter that much. Alright, this actually looks pretty cool. I mean, it's interesting. It looks a little like, it's a little feisty, but I think it looks kind of cool. The rims kind of like, as crazy as they are, they work with the wrap, the blue and that kind of like gold. It looks more like a copper color here, but I think it's supposed to be gold. It's nice. I'm cool with it. the Crown Edition SRT8 Chrysler 300. 210 at a 280. It's not too slow. Let's hope that it's faster than the bots. Need to get a good score on this. See how crazy this Crown Edition SRT8 really is. Is it worthy of the crown?
You've got this. You're a rock star.
Oh, careful. Don't slam into the building. I slowed down way too much on the drift, but at least I avoided crashing. That's the main thing for this game. Just avoid crashing, and you're good. Crashing in this game is worse than it is in Need for Speed, usually. It depends. Sometimes in Need for Speed you crash and it's like really unrealistic. You're on railway or something and you hit a bump with your Aguera, like your car is going to be flying in the air and doing like 8 barrel rolls. That doesn't usually happen in this game. But if you like bump into a building or whatever in Need for Speed, like it's not that bad. In this game it is, because it can dead stop you. Your car can come to a full stop. However, that is better than flying and doing flips in the air, from my experience. Gotta keep using that nitrous, it's coming back fast. Alright, so far so good. SRT8 drives nicely. It's got better handling than I expected. This is kind of like a muscle car. Because it's like a rear wheel drive. And a big heavy V8 car. Oh my god. Got this thing stuck. Look at the sign, it's stuck on my car, I can barely see. This is obstructing my vision. There we go. That's a glitch. That's a glitch that happens occasionally in this game. My vision was obstructed. And these guys are right on my tail. At least we're still in first. That's what matters. Alright, we're about halfway. This is actually a pretty long race. It's going to be almost 4 minutes. Well, I guess that's pretty typical. Oh my god. Plowed through the civilians there. One thing I don't understand about racing games is how they want them to be like so like, you know, like non-violent in terms of like running people over and stuff. Like if I made a racing game, like yes, there'd be civilians walking on the street because it's realistic, and yes, you'd be able to run them over. Like why is that so hard? I guess because like they don't want the game to have like an M rating, mature rating. But like you don't even have to make it like realistic. Like the civilians don't have to die when you hit them. Like they could maybe get back up after. There doesn't have to be blood going everywhere and everything. I'd probably do that anyways, but like I think I'd be okay with making an M-rated racing game. Then you get to put a bunch of swearing and sex in it too. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Racing games are like always like rated teen. I don't even know how they get a teen rating because like they really nullify all the bad stuff. Anyways, we need to get caught up here at the end. At this point we're not going for high score, I'm trying to go for first. It is more difficult than usual because this car is only 210 rather than like maxed out like my cars normally are for street racing for most categories. This car is not maxed and therefore it is harder to catch up to these bots because I'm basically on their level and they can drive pretty perfectly. We got a challenger there in front who's hitting these turns like a pro. Here's my chance to pass him, come on. No, the finish line is right there. Crap. Alright, we got third. That's good enough for a pass. There's not going to be a high score on this one. And it's actually still 13,000 points. I was expecting it to be even less. That means that if I got above first, like if I was first place and I had some, you know, some distance between me and the bots, I'd probably have a pretty good score. Yeah, I'll take the 13k because that is a forced vehicle one and those are a little bit harder, so I'm thinking we should try drift next. I mean, I'm terrible at drifting in this game. I don't think I've ever finished a drift event, for being honest. But this is 400,000 followers. Like, I mean, I'm above Icon 1000 now, so it doesn't really matter. But even at my level, that'd get me at least 10 Icon levels. Like, 400,000, if you were like Icon level 1, that would get you straight to like over icon 100. Like 400,000 followers is a lot. That is a ton of like XP. So let's try it at least. I'm always down to try something, but I have low faith in myself that we're getting this. I don't think it's happening tonight. I don't think it's ever gonna happen. The drifting in this game is ridiculous. In Need for Speed, it's way easier. Anyways, do I actually have 3 drift cars by now? Oh yeah, I guess I do. Okay. So yeah, I don't know why the drift score is so low on this one. This car normally would probably kill these two. An Acura NSX. These things are fast. But this is a drift Acura NSX, which I guess isn't that good. Because this is only 154 out of 240. So this car I got from one of the Icon milestones. I believe it was 700. I think at Icon 700 you get this car. This is the Delorean that we just got from the Motor Pass. Now sadly it's a drift vehicle. I was hoping it'd be like a street car or something, because now like I'm not really going to use this thing. You know, I have it, but I'm not really going to use it. It is 177. This car is 185 and probably has upgrades on it. This is the R34 Gtr. So, yeah, this car could be less. This car could be slower than the NSX. Obviously, like in a race, the NSX would destroy it. But this is for drifting, not racing, so this could be stock. Actually, yeah, you know what? This probably is stock, because I haven't won any drift events, so I shouldn't have any drift parts. So yeah, this is probably stock, therefore my best drift car, so I think we definitely want to use this. We'll see what happens here. It's 400,000 followers. I mean, I kind of want to get this, so let's see. Maybe the first successful drift event. Just get some good speed going and then just hit some drifts. Also, don't hit the wall. It's so bad. It's giving me a little message there. You score points when you drift. Yes. I think I'm aware of that. During a drift event, I'm scoring points as I drift. Yeah, the drifting feels so different in this game than Need for Speed. In this game, it's more like drifting back and forth rather than just like hitting like one big drift. Like in this game, your car really swerves. Like it wants you to like just like stay in like drift lock or something and just keep swerving around. Like be drifting the whole time. That's what this wants. Rather than Need for Speed, which is like pull off a nice drift at each turn. We're getting some decent points, and we do have more time, so I don't think I need nitrous or anything, unless it helps with the score. If it helps with the score, then sure. And yeah, don't hit the wall. It's probably taking off points. Yeah, just keep the drift going. Keep that drift going. Stay in drift mode. There we go. That's what that wants me to do. Stay in the drift. Ooh, careful. You don't want to hit the wall and screw it all up. There we go. We're getting much more points now. This is sort of working. Might actually win my first drift event. Yeah, it kind of shows you with that white line, like how many points you're going to get. Oh yeah. Beauty. Got 20 seconds left though. Come on. Keep it coming. Don't hit the wall. No. Oh, okay. We still got it. We still got it. I'm not sure if you get punished for hitting the wall in this game. In Need for Speed, you do. It takes off all your multipliers. Because you get multipliers for drifting longer. Alright. Actually brought it up to 21,000 there. I think it was 20,000? Yeah. Chain drift should be 20,000. Oh my god. I thought I did really good on that. And I got less than 1,000 points. I don't think I've ever got less than 1,000 points before. At least we finished it though. I'm pretty sure that's my first time actually ever finishing a drift event. So honestly, I'm fine with that. There's like no score there. Like that is less than 1,000 points. But at least I finished it and I got the followers. It brought me up to icon 1031. So yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that. I'm pretty bad at drifting, and as you can see, it's a lot harder to get drift scores in this game. I guess some people were totally killing that because I mean, I went over the objective in less than 1,000 points. That's just sad. Anyways, next up I'm thinking we'll do the drag race, and then we'll hit the hypercar, and then we'll do the skills, and then that'll probably be it for tonight. Yeah, let's go with the drag next. Let's see what's going on here. It's been so long since I did an actual drag race in this game. I'm always using my drag car for speed traps. Yeah, this is 393 out of 400, so it's almost maxed, and this thing is crazy fast. Like, it gets going like 350 miles per hour. It's insane. So I gotta remember how to do this. It kind of tells you, I think, each time. Yeah, so you're supposed to like rev your car up and stuff, and then you get going. Yeah, so keep that in the green zone. I think it gets harder the faster your car is. Not that hard to keep it in the green though. There we go. And then yeah, you gotta press R1 each time you have to shift. Oh yeah, and nitrous. Yeah. There we go. How fast are we going? Everything happened so fast there. I think we did that decently well. 341 miles per hour. 12 seconds. How long was that? Like half a mile? This thing is like super fast. Like that had to be like a half mile drag. There's no way this thing's pulling a 12-second quarter mile. Gotta be half. Okay, I think I'm doing this properly. I hope so. We'll know when I see my score in terms of other people. Compared to other people. Alright, try to get this in the green each time. It's a little hard. It's very slim there. Then hit the nitrous. Actually, I might want to hit the nitrous sooner. Like after first shift. Well, I think it tells you if that was better or worse than last time. Yes, it was faster. Very slightly, but we got... Actually, no, it's not that bad. It's like half a second. Okay. Over half a second. That's actually pretty good. It was way faster. Alright, third try. So it gives you 3 tries and then it adds up all the time, I think, and that's kind of your score. Come on. Right when you hit the green, just hit the gas and just shift. Nitrous early. And just keep shifting. See if that's slower or faster. Might have been a little bit slower, actually. Yeah, I think it's slower. I think it's better to do the nitrous after. Yeah, it made me kind of slow on one of the shifts, so... Alright. Still faster than the first run. Or does it just take your best time? Maybe it just takes your best time. It just gives you 3 tries. My best time was 11.7. Yeah, look at that. We got over 100k. Alright, well I guess I'm pretty decent at drag racing. This car isn't even maxed out. We destroyed that. I'm happy with that score. That kind of makes up for the low scores in the last 2. Well, Hypercar's up next, so we'll see what that's like. Also, Master Newt, welcome to the stream. Yo, what icon are you? 1031. I think that's pretty high, but I don't know. There's some people are really up there. Nitro at the end and shift earlier. Yeah. Yeah, my best one was the middle one. So with that one, I think I did the nitrous after. Same with the first run, but first run I guess things are always just a little rustier. Anyways, I thought it added up the times of the 3 runs, but I think it just takes your best time. It just gives you like 3 attempts. So my best time was the middle one, 11.7. That had to have been like a half mile or maybe even more, because the drag cars in this game are so fast. Like we were going like for 300 miles per hour. If that was quarter mile, that'd be like an 8-second quarter mile. Like it had to have been half mile. So I think 11.7 seconds is not too shabby. And yeah, I got over 100,000 points for the summit, so I'd say that went well. Anyways, next we're doing Hypercar. I don't even know what Hypercar has my parts in it right now. There was something that I did swap the parts for recently, I think. I have quite a few Hypercars now. Yeah, it's this one, the Veneno. Alright, yeah, I'm fine with this. Because I bought this recently. Part of a bundle or something. So we got the Veneno we can use for this. And I also recently got the Chiron Carbon Edition. Plus I also bought this one, the La Voiture Noire. So 2 very awesome Bugattis. Got this Koenigsegg as well. This was my starter hypercar. And then I have the Laferrari as well, which I got from Icon 600. Sadly, it's the slowest hypercar that I have, though. It's even slower than the Aguera, so the Laferrari isn't that great. In real life, the Laferrari is pretty fast. I think it has like a 2.4 second 0 to 60. Like this car is from like 2014. That's crazy. And it's a hybrid. These are all gas powered. Koenigsegg's use twin turbo V8s usually. The Gemera actually is going to be their fastest accelerating car, and that's going to be hybrid. But yeah, this is hybrid V12. Obviously, Bugattis use the quad turbo W16s. It's pretty crazy engines. This car, Veneno, I think it has a good old-fashioned naturally aspirated V12. That's all there is to it. So let's see what the thing can do. Switch parts to the La Voiture Noire. That's your best hypercar? That's the best one that I have? So how like good is it compared to all of my other hypercars that I have? I wasn't sure if that was the best one or not. I know the Bugattis are pretty good in this game, but I would assume that the Chiron Carbon Edition was actually better than the LVN. Yeah, the LVN is very nice. That's the car that I was saving up for and I wanted to buy. Careful. Hypercars are always a little jumpy. Oh yeah, this is this kind of race. These are fun. They're pretty unrealistic, but they're fun. Like, it feels like you're playing asphalt when you're driving on top of buildings and stuff. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Oh crap, and then something like that happens. Like, this is always my fear in hypercar racing. You start going so fast, and then a turn just suddenly comes up, and it's like, oh my god. Now I'm getting passed by a P1. Come on, buddy. Messing with the Veneno here. It's actually, this is a 1v1. It's me versus the P1. So I need to make it my goal to destroy him here. In my Veneno, which is hopefully as fast as my LVN. I don't know if it would make that much of a difference if I switch the parts onto that. This was my most recent hypercar that I acquired, as far as I know. Collection's always growing. There we go. Oh yeah. It's the best way to go through a tunnel is in your hypercar. Oh my god. Okay, I didn't slow down that much there. There we go. That's a proper hypercar drift. The drifts in hypercars are like so much wider because the car is just going so fast. It has so much power. Oh no. Right into the school bus. Crap. That's gonna take off so many points. It's taking up so much time. It's actually a pretty long one. This might be over 4 minutes. Well, hypercar races are actually usually longer. I think normally hypercar races are actually more like 10 minutes. They get pretty long in this game. They're usually like sprint races and stuff, and they go all over the place. We're lapping here because we've been here before. We're about to go on the last lap, I think. Is this a 3 lap or is this 2 laps? Might be 2 laps actually. Might be 2 laps. I think we did this at the beginning. Alright, just keep going, keep moving. I'm gonna look at the map a little bit more to know when big turns are coming up so I can start slowing down and don't crash into a building. There we go. Perfect. That's all I gotta do. Could have slowed down a little more. Hypercars are great at gaining speed. Like, even when you're going over 100 miles per hour, like, you just start holding down R2 again and you'll be up at 200 in no time. These cars are good at getting their speed back. There we go, awesome. There's the tunnel again, this was fun. Yeah, look at that. Just whizzing by there. Yeah, there's that huge drift. My God, that's like a more than 90-degree turn. Luckily, they make it nice and wide, so got a lot of room. There we go. A little bit of ping pong there at the end. All right, what's the score? Please be okay. All right. I mean, I'm fine with that. I'd like it to be over 30,000, but it's not terrible. All right, Master Newton's giving us all the info here. Oh, the Laferrari Noir is the second best hypercar in the game. Well, that's very cool. The best hypercar is the Chiron Supersport 300 Plus. That I could imagine. I didn't even know specifically the Supersport 300 Plus was in this game. I remember looking at the Bugattis, and I don't know if they added that recently, or maybe I just don't remember it. But yeah, I don't remember there specifically being the Supersport 300 Plus in this game. I think that is still currently the only like official street legal car that can go over 300 miles per hour. The top speed of it's like 304 or something. It'd be cool to see if that actually can get to that speed in this game. Because I know a lot of times in video games they kind of dumb down on the top speeds. I know Forza Horizon 5 was pretty good at that. They got the Koenigsegg Jesko that was able to go to like 300 miles per hour. So yeah, I'm not sure what this game is like in terms of that. In Need for Speed Heat, no matter how fast you make your cars, you can make them have sub 2 seconds 0 to 60s, but they'll still top out at like 236 miles per hour. It's the best street race car is the Lamborghini Gallardo. Yes, I did buy that Gallardo finally, because people kept telling me to buy the Gallardo, the Superleggera, so finally got my hands on one, and it's pretty fast. It's a good street car. Best drag car is the Corvette Stingray. It's actually surprising. I would expect it to be like a muscle car or something, so it's interesting they would have made the regular old Corvette Stingray the best drag car, especially if there's other Corvettes in this game. I don't know if there is or not. I know there's a ZR1 that they actually consider a hypercar. That's a bit of a stretch, but yeah, if they have like a Corvette Z06 or something as well, it's also like a drag version. Like it should be way faster than the Stingray. So I don't know. There's a lot of Corvettes in this game. I'm not sure how many they have in terms of the newer ones. Best drift car is the Mazda RX-7 or the BMW Z4 S-Drive. And then Master Newt said Emma hop off. So I guess Master Newt has already left us, but he gave some valuable info there. So I've heard from many people that the Gallardo is the street race car, so that's obvious. Chiron Supersport 300 Plus, I didn't even know was in the game. But yeah, if it is in the game, I would assume that is the best hypercar. And it's cool that the Laferrari Noir is the second best, because I think even the regular Chiron is actually faster than the Laferrari Noir. Laferrari Noir is like the Chiron is kind of like just like the best one. Like it's like they do all these special versions and stuff, but most Bugattis are not faster than the Chiron. The Chiron's just kind of like the peak. They did the Chiron Pure Sport, which was like a like it's better at handling and stuff. That's like a track version. So I think horsepower is 0 to 60 and everything. That's all the same as a regular Chiron. So for the most part, it would feel like a regular Chiron, maybe even better. And obviously, it looks way cooler. But the top speed of the Chiron Pure Sport is like way lower than the regular Chiron, and I have no idea why. The Chiron goes 261 miles per hour, I think. I think they said the Laferrari Noir can do like 260, so like 1 mile per hour slower than the Chiron. I think the 0 to 60 is slower. I think it's 2.4 on the LVN. Regular Chiron can pull at 2.3 seconds 0 to 60. I mean, it should, but it has 1,500 horsepower. And then, yeah, they've done some other cars like the Devo. The Devo is a little bit slower as well, like only 2.4, and the top speed is slower as well. But the Chiron Supersport 300 Plus is crazy. It has more horsepower. I think it actually has like 1,577 or something. And I think the 0 to 60 is the same on it, but top speed 304 miles per hour. I mean, that's super impressive. That's 43 more miles per hour on top of the Chiron, which is already super fast. So yeah, it's crazy. And yeah, I've seen a lot of people actually using the regular like C7 Corvette as as a drag car. So I guess it is the best one. Maybe I'll have to buy myself a Corvette Stingray. It's probably gonna cost 200K in this game, but it'll be worth it. And then, yeah, Mazda RX-7, I mean, that's basically every video game. The RX-7 is going to be the best drift car. I have that as my drift car in Need for Speed. And BMW Z4, that's interesting. If there is a BMW that'd be the best at drifting, it'd probably be the Z4, but that's interesting that, you know, compared to other things, that'd actually be one of the best drift cars in this game. Very intriguing. Anyways, all the main events are done, so yeah, it looks like, oh my god. So this is what I mean. I'm looking at the scores now. Whenever there's a platinum vehicle to get, people are just like it is so competitive. Like I have 155,000 points right now. We're in bronze. I would need to over double my score just to get to silver. I mean, holy crap. That's crazy. Well, we're gonna do the 3 escapes. We might be close depending on how many points I get on these. I'm probably not gonna get that many, but sometimes I can get like 60,000 points in the skill, so I mean, 60,000 times 3 is 180. We'd be super close to silver. So maybe if I destroy these skills, we could get it. Aerobatics, I know I suck at. Escape, I'm usually pretty good at. Speed trap, I'm good at too. With that drag car, that Camaro. Let's do it now. Let's do this now with the Camaro, and I think we can get at least a decent score on this one. Get close to silver, close as I can. And then obviously those 2 extra races I'm not going to be able to do because I don't have the MC12 or the F12. And I'm not going to bother buying them for this. I mean, if anything, with those 2 I'd be able to get into silver. So, let's switch to the Camaro here. Looks like I have some new parts. Okay, this is going to have less of the affix stats. But this is faster. This is helping out the car. It puts it to 394, so we got to do it. It's all about the speed. That I don't need. Okay, 384. Also getting rid of the gold, but we need those higher points. We're getting up there. It's nice when I have some 400 gold parts. Those are good. Actually, should be used. Actually, no, it's only 397. Yeah. Always got to go with the best. Nothing better here. It's fine. Alright, we're at 395 now, so we're getting there. This drag car is getting fast. Soon it will be maxed out. I feel like this is the car that I'm like getting the slowest amount of progress on in terms of parts. I think it's because the drag cars are so OP in this game. If this thing could handle like a street car, this would destroy anything. It'd be the fastest car in the game. It'd destroy an F1 car, it'd destroy a hypercar, it'd destroy anything. Everything would be destroyed by drag cars if they could handle. The fact that these can only drive in a straight line, though, that is why they would suck if, you know, wanted to track race in this. But straight line, this destroys anything. That's why people use these for these speed traps. Also, since this road is curving, we can't go back that far, which is kind of annoying. But I'll go back as far as I can here before we have to start turning, because turning in a car like this is going to screw you up. That's about as far as we can go back. Oh yeah, right against the curb there. Alright. Here we go. We're going uphill as well, but this thing is pretty fast, so. God have mercy. Alright, what score did we get there? 252.4. Alright. I can usually pull 350, but that was a smaller distance and we're going uphill. Alright. 68,000 points. I'll take it. If I get that amount of points on the other 2 live summits, or the other 2 skills for the summit, I will be in silver. I would be ranked silver if we can do that on these 2. I mean, next is escape. Don't want a drag car for that. For escape, I usually use like a hypercar or an F1 car, so let's see what we got. What is going on? Alright, we'll pull out a hypercar for this one. I'll use my Veneno gun, I guess. Veneno, where you at? Got some more parts here too. I mean, hypercar is already maxed out. I got all gold as well. I think I don't need any of this other crap. All gold 320. Hypercar is going strong. Also, why are you giving me these embarrassing green parts? Can't be seen with these anymore. Thought we already discussed this, the crew 2. Can't be seen with any of this trash. I don't really pay attention to the affixed stats. I only pay attention to the ones that make you money. There's certain symbols that I think mean more money. I think maybe one of those ones, I don't know. So I usually just go with those. Just making extra money is nice. Just get rid of all this trash I don't need. Oh my god, why is there so many green parts on this? Is that a 2... Am I looking at a 290 green suspension? Why does this exist? It's unacceptable. Give me this part as well. Actually, stick with the magnet. I think the magnet makes me more money. I don't know. I don't really remember. Get rid of the greens. Alright, there we go. I got a bunch of parts right now. I have almost as many as parts as money. I wonder if you can sell the parts, because you're supposed to use the parts to like make a new, like affix stats and stuff like that, but I don't really screw with that stuff. That's too complicated for me, so if I could just sell like one scrap for $5, imagine how much money I'd make. I have like over 400,000 scraps now. That times 4 is like 2 million. That'd be nice. That'd be really nice. Elusive Blot, welcome to the stream. I like your name. Anyways, here's my maxed out Veneno, man. We're gonna take this out to this escape, so make sure that's selected. We should be good to go. Good to go. This thing can handle, unlike the drag car, so we'll see what happens here. PS5, yes, I am on the PS5. Oh! Okay, I thought we were turning there. Yeah, let's retry that. I thought we were turning the other way. What the hell is this guy doing? In your Egoista? That thing's probably slower than mine, to be honest. A lot of people hate the Egoista because it looks so weird. Alright. Just get going. This is an escape. Just keep driving. Just drive as fast as I can, and as far as I can. That's all you do for this. Pretty simple, especially when you have a nice road to follow like this. It's very simple. Just keep driving. Drive like your life depends on it. Oh, the thing's catching up. That red circle on the map, it's getting close. It's more like a giant sphere. It's like a giant red sphere. Alright, we made it pretty far. Over 3,000 yards. It's over triple what we needed. Give me the points. Alright, 66,000, I'll take it. I'll take it. Elusive Blot says, can I add to friends? Sure, you can send me a friend request. If you want to join tonight, I'm going to be ending soon, and I'm just doing these skills now anyway. It's like, basically we're doing aerobatics, and then I'm going to be getting off, so you won't be able to join tonight, but if you want to send me a friend request, you can. And also you said Aguera Faster. Is the Aguera faster than the Veneno? The Aguera was the first hypercar I bought, and it was a cheaper one, I think. I think it was only like 700 grand, so if that's the case, the Veneno is probably pretty slow then compared to most hypercars. I was told earlier by someone that the Laferrari Noir is my fastest hypercar. But the Aguera is nice. I used the Aguera for a while. That was my only hypercar for a long time. And then all of a sudden I got like 4 more of them. All at once, basically. I have PS Plus. Alright. Well, yeah, Elusive Bot, I don't know, if you want to send me a friend request, I can just put my name in chat for you, because I don't think it's displayed anywhere on screen, so I can put it in chat for you. You can friend me. I'll add you to my Crew 2 party, and then if you want, maybe you can join next week, if you come at the beginning of the stream, next Monday. But yeah, let me, I'll just type my name out here for you. Send it a friend request if you want. GameSlayer165. Oh, my keyboard is bugging out. There we go. Okay, so next we're doing aerobatics. I only need 48,000 for silver, so if I can pull 50k on this, I can get into silver. I don't. I'll be lucky if I can pull 20 on this, but we're going for the high score on this one. I'm gonna do this aerobatics like a pro. I suck at aerobatics in this game. I suck at flying in general, but this needs to happen. I need to get a good score on this. Seattle Aerobatics. So far, so good. Up in Seattle, Washington. Alright, here's some more of these hoops to go through. Slow down a little bit. Yep, there we go. Just keep moving. Slow and steady wins the race, right? That's how it works for aerobatics, at least. No, go in the hoop. Go in the hoop. Oh my god, this is why I hate aerobatics so much. I can't control this stupid plane. Alright, go in. Go in. Oh my god, I literally hit that. We're restarting. I hit that. I don't know how to, like, go slower. Like, I'm trying to go as slow as I can, but this thing just wants to, like, keep going fast. Maybe I should, like, just shouldn't hold R2 at all. But, like, you kind of have to go faster to, like, get to them. Okay, when we're going straight, I'll speed up. Other than that, we're slowing down. And I'm not even going to bother with nitrous at all. There we go. Full 1,000 on that one. Perfect points. You can go a little faster here. Slow down. Yeah, I need to go slower when we're doing this, because it's quite crazy. Alright, just kind of trying to match that. Okay, we didn't really get it, but whatever. At least I went through. Okay, this is going to be better. There we go. Where's the next one? It's over there. What the hell is this? Actually, we might... No, we're not going to hit that one. Nope. If we get 50,000 points on this, it'll be a miracle. No, yeah, that's not going to happen. I'll take my 4,000 points. Alright, well... Good live summit. Get me the hell out of this plane right now. How do you switch cars when you're in the plane? Forgot how you do that. But take me out of it. There's a way you can, like, switch back to your car and then just, like, fall to the ground. I need to do that. Anyways, I'm at $800k now, so we're just gonna keep saving up for something else more useful in the future. Got to Icon 1031, and then other than that, the summit is finished up. I would still need about 38,000 points to silver, but at this point I think I've been streaming for an hour. It's time for me to go to bed, so that's basically it for this. Should be all good. I'm definitely up there in bronze. We're close enough to silver. Made it to 300k points, which is usually enough to get into silver, so... You know, like I said, when there's a platinum vehicle, everything is more competitive. Things are harder. You need almost 700,000 points to get into gold. I can't even see the number for platinum there. I don't even want to know. It's behind my face cam. It's probably over 1 million. It's really absurd. Anyways, yeah. It's decent live summit. We're going to get some followers and stuff, and then next week we got Frozen Sin, then we have Demons Unleashed. Then we have Frozen Peaks, which, like I said, ironically actually goes over Halloween. So I don't know why the Halloween-themed one is the week before. Also, I guess we're not getting more stages for Dominion Rivals. Actually, never mind. After Frozen Peaks is Dominion Rivals Stage 3. They're spreading it out a little bit more, and you know, opposed to what they did last episode, which was every other summit was like a stage of whatever it was called. It was Dominion something else. It was 4 stages. So maybe this episode is only going to be 3 stages of Dominion Rivals. I'm not sure. They don't really seem to be like attached to each other anyways, so I don't think it really matters, the different stages and stuff. They're all just it's just for namesake. What they're titling them and putting as the cover picture and stuff like that. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Just theming. Elusive Blot said, I want to add to friend. Add to friend, please. I'm assuming you sent me a friend request then. If that's the case, Elusive, I'm ending the stream here, so I will go and check my friend requests, and if you sent me one, I will add you to my friends list and my Crew 2 group, so you're in there for next time. Anyways, yeah, guys, it's gonna be it for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream on the Crew 2. And yeah, I will see you guys all next time. Goodbye.